Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to stop overthinking in under a minute. And I'll be going over the easiest way to do just that. Let's get right into this instructional video tutorial. So essentially, if you use this method, you can halt your mind from overthinking and you can get your mind back to thinking regularly, normal thinking in far less than a minute. Honestly, when you've trained your brain to do this properly, it'll take you like a few seconds. So essentially, this is what overthinking is. I'm going to make it super simple by not over explaining it. So essentially, you have your reality. Think about your brain like this. Your brain understands the reality, and it's this far from this much of a distance. That's the reality. That's understanding the reality. It's like this much thinking, right? But then what happens is your brain starts venturing and starts thinking about other things that are interfering with the basic reality. Maybe something that you saw, maybe something that you heard, maybe something that, that happened, right? Something that interferes with the basic reality. And it also thinks about things that might potentially happen. And it also thinks about things that have happened in the past. And it also thinks about stories that it's heard. And it just gets farther and farther from the basic reality. That is overthinking. It's just thinking about all of this other stuff that your brain is trying to trick you into thinking that this other stuff matters. But in reality, you can just sum it up as like regular basic reality. So what you want to do to stop overthinking is shave off all of that other stuff. Bring your brain back to basic reality, to its absolute most basic form. I'm going to give you an example. I'm just sitting in my van right now, and I'm going to give you an example. Let's just say that I was leaving my van, and I locked my van, and then I was walking away, and then, something happened, like I heard a big, loud construction sound down the street, and then I saw, another person's car alarm go off down the street, right? Those things would make me overthink. They might make me overthink. They might make you overthink. They would make a person more likely to overthink than to not, right? So if they were even if someone's prone to not overthinking at all, they might make them start overthinking a bit. What you want to do is shave it down to the basic reality. Don't worry about that other stuff that happened. Just think about it. I pressed the button to lock the van. Let's say I heard the locks engage and I heard the beep telling me that it's locked, and I walked away. Simple. That is, and boom, I've shut down overthinking like that. Let's just say, I'm just trying to think of another example, but let's just say I'm driving. I don't know another example, but you want to just shave it down to its basic reality, okay? Let's say I'm putting the garbage out in my house, okay? Because I put the garbage out yesterday in the middle of the day, towards the morning actually, but I put the garbage out yesterday, so I'm just coming up with a random example. Let's say I put the garbage out and then I leave for work. Okay, and then I'm wondering, did I put the garbage out? Because I saw a neighbor didn't put their garbage out. So let's just say that happened. That me seeing the neighbor not put their garbage out would cause me to potentially overthink, or you or anyone. Just a random hypothetical example, right? And then let's just say I start thinking, oh my gosh, if I forgot to put the garbage out, that means I'm gonna have all this garbage piling up for another 2 weeks or another week or whatever. And then, oh man, you know what? There's some nasty garbage in there, and it might sit in there and cause flies to. All of these are all the overthinking, right? Basic reality, I put the bins close to the curb, that's it, period. All of that other stuff doesn't matter. The basic reality to stop overthinking is shave it down to its bare necessity, which is figure what is this the most basic form of reality. I put the bins out to the curb, that's it. Stop your mind there. Shave it down. So how do you stop overthinking in under a minute? Forget about all the other stuff. Shave it down to the basic reality of what you know is reality, and then of what you think is reality, and then accept it. So just shave all that stuff off. What is the basic reality? I locked the van and I walked away. That's as far as I know. Good. Move on. We stopped overthinking. Shave it down. What is the basic reality? I put the garbage bins out to the curb. They're at the curb. That is reality as far as I know. Boom. You're done. That's it. Don't let your mind venture any further. Shave it down to basic reality and move on. That's it. Shave it down to basic reality, accept it, and move on, okay? That's all, and that's all there's to it. You can take it further and say that, you want certainty, right? Maybe that's what's causing you to overthink. You want the certainty, right? But you have to accept the fact that there is going to be a lack of certainty. Even if you think you're 100% sure, you're probably 99.99999% sure. And you need to accept that. That's as certain as you want to be. Accept it and move on, okay? That's all. And that's how to stop overthinking in under a minute. Shave it down to its basic reality. Accept that reality for, as the best that you know, and move on. That's all. That's how to stop overthinking. Easiest way to do it. And that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I got nothing else to say. Hopefully it helped you stop overthinking. And that is truly it. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.